All right, guys, so we are here at CSP. We're going to be doing a little bit of a review on the E-Ray, and right back there is my Z06. He has not driven one of those yet, so we're both going to be doing a first today, I guess. So check out the review on his channel of the Z06, and of course you're on the right place for the review of this car. But like I was just telling Andrew, I haven't really had much experience with the E-Ray, so he's going to kind of guide me through all of it. I know most of the options from online, but I've never actually been in one. All right, let's go for a ride.
Yep, let's do it. I'm gonna take you for a ride in the EV.
EV.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So
it's an EV, but it's not.
This is a 2LT then.
This is a 2LZ.
Oh, that's right, 2LZ.
The E-Rays, they get the Z, of it.
All right, so guys, black interior, red stitching, or white stitching. I don't know why I said red, but it is a convertible as well. So he's going to take me for a ride, show me some pointers, and then we're going to, I guess, switch off and drive each other's cars.
Yeah, ideally not destroy each other's cars.
Yeah, I definitely ideally. So here we go, guys. We're here with Andrew. He's going to show us about the car.
So the biggest thing that everybody wants to know is, can you drive this thing in electric only mode? And yes, you can. But GM doesn't really give you this information on how to get into it. It's not popped up on the screen here. Everything's black. What you have to do is put your foot on the brake and then turn this knob, and that will activate over here somewhere. Yes, this menu that you can sort through. Stealth allows you to start in electric power only and then transition to engine power. Normal is your normal startup, and shuttle only does electric power to 15 miles per hour. It will never start the engine. There's no restrictions on when you can use it. Sometimes stealth, it depends on outside temperature, if you can use it or not. It's kind of goofy like that. It's gimmicky. The whole thing's a little bit of a gimmick because this is a performance EV. It's not an actual EV.
Yeah, it's not for miles per gallon.
Or it's a performance hybrid, rather.
Yeah.
So just like that, we're started up.
So do you have the option to start the car, to start with the engine immediately, or is this the way it always starts?
No, you can, in normal mode, it starts all the way up, or if you just press the start button, it would start, up just like normal.
Okay.
This is you want to get out of your neighborhood and not piss off your neighbors. And just like that, we're, moving around. It has the range of maybe 1 to 3 miles, depending on what your charge is when you start it. It does not control the AC system or anything like that, so you turn that on, the engine's just going to fire right up.
And I'm assuming music would work if you had it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Restrictions. Attention.
Interesting. I can see why you got the front and left.
Yep. Now you'll see that little needle here. The closer that gets to here determines whether it's going to start. You can have a reasonable amount of acceleration without starting the engine, but once it's started, it doesn't stop. It never shuts off again. Even auto start stop will not engage. It's all disabled then.
Will it automatically start once it gets to the point that the battery's basically dead then?
Yeah, well, around 20%. Once it hits 20%, it'll start up.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it a little bit more gas. Basically, when you get to about 45 miles per hour, it starts up as well. I'm just going to get right into it.
Wow. That was actually pretty smooth.
Yeah.
You don't even feel it come on.
Nope. No, it's a really good transition. Now, if you're in need of that extra engine power, you're going to have a 2 to 4 second delay before you actually get it. EV wise, and now you're going to see I put these guys up here. It's charging the battery a little bit. You can force charge the battery with a button that's actually down here. You'll see it eventually. And all that's doing is asking for more acceleration and then absorbing that acceleration. It's because there's no connection between the two.
Yeah. And you have an exhaust on this. Which brand did you go with?
I literally, before you got here, I literally just put on the new Corsa.
Oh, okay. It sounds good.
It does sound good. And quiet mode is quiet.
Is there baffles in it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a dual mode exhaust. We're actually in quiet mode right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good.
It sounds nice, and then loud mode is loud.
Which one is that? The Attack? No, that's more low. What's Corsa's?
Extreme.
Extreme, yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely different. I expected to immediately get in this and not like it. I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
For the most part, it's simple. It's an easy driver. It's all-wheel drive. It helps four-cylinder mode a little bit, but it's not really for gas mileage.
Right.
It lets you stay in four-cylinder mode longer. Then, when you're ready for fun, I mean, it's got something special.
That's not bad. That is not bad. I really like that exhaust. That sounds really good. I'm mostly surprised by the exhaust. I'm so used to hearing the flat plane crank now that whenever I hear the actual... Wow.
What year's yours?
23.
Okay. So I don't know that you got it, but there's a cool... Yeah, I don't think 23's got it. There's a quick launch mode. And look at this. I don't want to waste a quick launch on this, but
okay.
But I'm gonna do like a more realistic launch here.
Okay. So yeah, guys, this is the one time we're lucky to get a red light.
Right. So I'll wait until we get a green here.
I'm gonna do my best to hold this camera still. It's gonna be rough, so.
You can change the launch mode too. Do you have that ability to change like the slip, the RPM and stuff like that? Okay, that's cool.
I saw you at the drag strip the other day. Was the 10.6 the best one you got?
Yes.
That's so kind of surprising though. I thought it would be better than that.
Honestly, I think that's pretty darn good. That's what everybody else was kind of getting.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, that is good, but just based on what GM was putting out and stuff, I just figured it'd be. Oh wow! What was it? 2.6.
It did 2.6. Yeah,
2.6, and you weren't even really trying. Like that's awesome.
It spun a little bit.
If there wasn't any of that spin, that would have been easy at 2.4.
Yeah, it would have been good. But when me and Mike were out, we got it like a 2.0 actually. It was just a perfect launch. It was stupid.
2.0.
Yeah. Yeah, at the track it did a 1.560 foot, which was on par with the Plaid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I mean, when it hit like that, I was blown away. It was awesome. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much straightforward. It's just got torque where kind of everywhere. So we're in 7th gear right now, and because the electric motor's separate, if I punch it, you're gonna feel the
you can hear it too.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, they're pumping some of that.
I know, but it's still
cool.
kind of a cool sound. Yeah. Some people were kind of agitated by it being a fake sound, but I was like, it's freaking cool. It sounds like a transformer. Like,
I like the sound.
Yeah, I do too. So, do you have the button over there for regen or whatever? Is that on right now?
No.
If you turn that on, does it automatically brake? Like normal?
Yeah, it puts a little bit more on, but I don't know why it raises the engine RPM though. Like, it's
braking.
But it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like it's like for it to be efficient, that's an air pump, and you're just like using the energy to pump the air, like your engine braking at the same time. And I don't know. I think that was stupid. I think that GM has to rethink certain things here. Now, when you're moving like this, then yes, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like this makes a lot of sense to like keep the RPMs up here, so you don't really feel the difference. And you don't. Like you will not feel the difference when you're like transitioning between like the force battery on and off, because the whole system's torque based. So when it says add 50 torque to the rear wheels and absorb 50 torque, like you're just not feeling this difference. Like I didn't move my foot at all, and it seems like the same smooth acceleration. Yeah. It's just now we're absorbing 48 horsepower as opposed to putting out any. you have a convertible?
No.
Well, a convertible's cool because, I mean, this thing goes down up to 30 miles per hour. Or up.
Yeah, I've been in the convertibles before. It's just, I'm kind of a coupe guy.
Fair enough. We'll go the opposite way then. I mean, you gotta slow down a little bit, actually, to close it. It's kind of scary.
Anybody who's behind us is like, what is going on?
Yes. They were like, well, that guy's retarded.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of, you know, normal. It handles very well. I don't know if it handles better than a Z06, but...
Yeah, I like that sound, man. It sounds really cool. It gives it, of course, you got the growl from the V8, but then you got this weird new hybrid motor, like making a weird screaming sound almost. I like it.
Yeah.
It seems fitting for what the car is.
Right, it's different.
Yeah.
Just like the car. It's different. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a wide-body Corvette.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to, once I drive it, I'll be able to tell you how I feel about it as compared to the Z06. But so far, definitely seems like good stuff.